Guys, welcome back again to this channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Cindy, and today we are gonna look at Black people's reaction, to Kamala Harris. This is what is trending. A lot of people are making videos about it, talking about it. Now we have seen few videos from white people, and today or now we are gonna see videos from the Black community, from Black people. What are they saying? Are they supporting Kamala? Let's just see these videos, and remember to keep the comments respectful in the comment section. Please check these videos out.
Okay, Joe Biden's out. Joe Biden has dropped out of the presidential race. There's a lot of people assuming that VP Harris will be up to run for the presidency. I want y'all to hear me. I want y'all to hear me good. I want y'all to listen to the words that I'm actually saying. I love Black women. God knows I do. I love Black women. This country is not ready for a Black woman president. Not because there's anything wrong with Black women. Not because Black women aren't capable. Not for any default of Black women. But I see how y'all treat Black women. I see how y'all talk about Black women. I see your sheer lack of respect for Black women. And while I would love to see VP Harris become President Harris, the truth of the matter is this: too many folks in here who pretend that they were riding with Biden aren't going to ride for a VP Harris. They're not ready to see a Black woman in leadership, especially in that position. And a lot of people are going to have to admit that the scariest thing about Joe's age was Kamala's race and gender. That was the real thing that scared most people. So now that he's stepped out of the way, what are the options? What are the plans? Because yes, if VP Harris chooses to run for presidency, she has my vote. But I know there's a lot of people who will be rah-rah sis boom bye, vote blue no matter who, until it comes down to someone who is non-white. I've seen it happen time and time again. One consequential race where we saw that it happen is with Stacey Abrams. The brilliant Stacey Abrams, whose organizing skills flipped Georgia. But when it came down to becoming governor, too many people weren't ready to see a Black woman in that position, to be the first Black woman governor of the United States. So everything's really murky right now because everything is just forthcoming. But I want to know what the plan is, because we are in the middle, towards the end actually, of July. Election time is in November, and we need a plan. So what is it? By the way, and I want to make this clear, I will be the first person to eat my words should Kamala Harris become the first Black woman, the first South Asian, the first woman president of the United States. Gladly, with sauce on it. I'm serious. I will be the first person to clip this part of the video and stitch it as I'm eating my words and apologizing. But seriously, y'all, what is the plan?
Just so we're clear, absolutely nobody is surprised that Joe Biden had to drop out of the presidential race. Okay, he's 81 years old and he could barely finish a sentence. This is what happens when y'all keep electing old white men who are out of touch to be president. And on that note, nobody said that he was the best person to be president of the United States. What we said was he was the better candidate to be the president of the United States. And I'm not even about to argue with y'all about that, because Donald Trump is a convicted felon and y'all believe that he should run the country. Y'all wasn't even letting convicted felons vote. I mean, be so serious. I'm not arguing about that. And even with Joe Biden deteriorating right in front of us and losing some of his faculties, I still believe that he's the better candidate than Donald Trump to be the president. And that was made crystal clear to me by Donald Trump's response to Joe Biden letting the world know that he's no longer running for president. It was giving very much Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Jersey, or whatever it's called. Okay? Reality TV. Meanwhile, when there was an attempted assassination on Donald Trump, Joe Biden was telling us how he spoke to Donald Trump and he's happy that he's safe. Okay? Look at the two. Compare the two. And even though Trump is only 3 years younger than Biden, y'all still gonna want him to be president. Even after seeing what happened to Biden, y'all still gonna try to pick him over Kamala. I don't get it.
Hello! The racists are looking for a Black African woman to get rid of. Have you seen her? Somebody tell Nigel, have you seen her? Nigel Farage is calling Kamala Harris a Black African woman. Listen in.
I cannot see the Democrat Party getting rid of a Black African woman. I just cannot see it.
I can't see it either, Nigel, because There is no black African woman running to be the Democratic Party's candidate for US president. Do you see dead people too, Nigel? If you do not understand what Nigel Farage has done by referring to Kamala Harris as a black African woman, welcome to white supremacy for dummies. Let's get stuck in. It is factually incorrect to refer to Kamala Harris as a black African woman, and Nigel Farage knows this, but he has intentionally done so because of the racist and misogynoir connotations attached to the words. Black and African have racist connotations attached to them, and woman in the context of black African has misogynoir connotations attached to it. And so what he's basically doing is inciting and aggravating a racist, bigoted, misogynoir attack against her because of the color of her skin. Why? One of the key reasons is to make her look like the other. She doesn't belong. She's not one of us. Where have we seen this before? They did it with Obama, don't forget. They did it with Meghan Markle. So Nigel Farage is basically saying that Kamala Harris is straight out of Africa. We've seen this before. Kamala Harris is American, born, bred, and baked, with a beautiful mixed heritage that is Jamaican and Indian. We should celebrate this. But Nigel, you don't need to look too far for a black African woman.
Joe Biden has dropped out of the presidential race a mere 3 months before Election Day, and he has nominated Kamala Harris as his replacement. And this video is not me telling you what to do or what you're stupid for not doing. That's not my place. All I can do is tell you where I stand. First, I acknowledge all of the ways in which we've been failed by the Democratic Party. I find that most of them are progressive enough to provide a flimsy defense for the Republicans' offense, but not enough to truly challenge a system that was built to place the powerful above the powerless. So no, voting will not get us the society that we truly deserve to live in. Paraphrasing a quote from Audre Lorde, she said, "The master's tools will never dismantle the master's house. They may allow us to temporarily beat him at his own game, but they will not bring about genuine change." Voting is but a tool in the master's house. However, it is a tool that I will continue to use until I see a path that no longer requires it. Nearly everything we do in this country, from working to paying taxes to voting, is under duress. I vote based on harm reduction for vulnerable communities. That's what I will do in November, but I am never naive enough to believe that voting is harm elimination. To be honest, I have never been keen in participating in any facet of a system that was once capable of deeming my ancestors less than human and that continues to find covert ways to undermine our humanity. Fascism does not begin with Project 25, it ends there. Or rather, it reverts back there. So while I likely will be voting Democratic in this upcoming election, I can't lose focus of the fact that voting is not radical, it's not even a liberation tool. It's us bargaining to get whatever we can within the illusion that is democracy. I can't lose focus of what it means to live under conditions that make our rights a matter of politic rather than humanity. So along with voting, I'm also focused on building community. I have joined organizations that are focused on fighting battles on the home front as well as those in other nations. I will continue educating, mobilizing, protesting, donating. I've also taken steps to mentally and physically prepare for when radical resistance is our only choice. And while I understand defeatism, especially among the most vulnerable groups, it is because of groups even more vulnerable than myself, the homeless, Black, trans women, disabled people, that I will not cultivate a space of resignation. If you believe that we're fucked and there's nothing anybody can do about it, I hear you, I promise I do, but I can't do anything with that, friend.
So it looks like that vote blue no matter who is going to be put to the test, huh, guys? Right? Those of you on the left fighting to save your democracy, right? Yeah, so Biden's dropped out. Thoughts on that for a different time. But he's fully endorsed Kamala. The Clintons have thrown their hat in, and there's lots of other people, right? Money's flowing in, I hear. Word on the street is Greta and Gavin aren't going to challenge her, so she should be a shoo-in, right? Mental acuity and age is no longer an issue. I mean, if you're down with Biden, you're fine with her policies. So, yeah. Vote blue no matter who. And this all comes down to a black woman. Ain't it a time to be alive? We're watching.
So now Donald Trump is acting like that Kendrick Lamar song, those lyrics in the beginning of Euphoria. The famous actor we once knew is now paranoid and now spiraling. Oh, see, they was all prepared to go against Joe Biden. They was prepared for this shit. They was prepared. But now they got to deal with Kamala Harris. And he is over there on Truth Social losing his goddamn mind. He is flipping the fuck out. And do you know why he's flipping the fuck out? Because he was not prepared. Now, I understand his mouth-breathing, knuckle-dragging fucking followers ain't gonna give a fuck. They're not gonna care. They're so dumb they'll buy $299 shoes in this so-called bad Biden economy. But him? Oh, he don't know what to do with himself. He is fucked up. He is out here tripping. Go to True Social. If you got a True Social account, go over there and take a look at the shit he's saying. That's why I said we prepare for y'all motherfucking asses. We ready. I just saw a black man with dreads talking about she's not like us. I don't need her to be like us. See, this is the problem. This is the motherfucking problem, okay? People keep trying to elect people that they like. I need a motherfucker to do a job. I need a job. I need a motherfucker to do a job. Because again, I say, and I'm trying to empower the voters. Bitch, these people work for us. They are our employees. I want a motherfucker 10 times smarter than me. I want a motherfucker that has foreign policy experience that I do not have. And I have some. That's what I need, B. I need that in my veins, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not electing somebody I can have a beer with. I'm electing a motherfucker to do a job. That's what I'm doing. And right now, the job is to get rid of Project 2025. It's as simple as that. Whatever fucking forces gather together to get rid of Project 2025, I'm all the fuck for it. So I got this black man talking about she was a prosecutor and they ain't like us. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, because I'm going to remind you of something, you little dumb bastard. Trump was never like you. Never. You can doubt whether or not Kamala Harris is black, but you damn sure can't doubt that Trump don't like black people. Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to be one of them. Show me some proof. Bitch, I can show you all the proof. You still ain't going to believe it. But anyway, Donald Trump is over there spiraling his motherfucking ass off because guess what? All those old jokes don't work with her. They don't, do they? And this ain't like Hillary Clinton. What are you gonna do? Call it crooked Kamala? That shit ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. I can disagree with a lot of things that Kamala Harris has done in her path towards the White House. I can. But I'm still hiring a motherfucker to do a job. And right now, the only fucking job I give a shit about is stopping Project 2025 and Agenda 47. That's it. That is all. Y'all motherfuckers over here looking for personality contests and popularity contests. Bitch, I am looking at this shit realistically. Stopping Project 2025 and Agenda 47. It's as simple as that. That's it. Cut and dry. No, nothing else. Nothing the fuck else. I get that done, I'm good. Because that's the thing that's gonna bite some of y'all in the ass while y'all out here looking for a popularity contest. And that is most of Trump's whole fucking thing. We were talking about this on the radio show last night. Did you notice that almost every single person that spoke at the Republican National Convention talked about it was spectacle over substance? Did you notice that? And then when Donald Trump got up there, it was pure spectacle. Mr. 107% of jobs being stolen by illegal aliens. That motherfucker. It's all about spectacle over these people. That's why fucking Trump supporters are as dumb as they are. They are about spectacle. When you ask these people about substance, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And now his dumb ass has to deal with substance. Because you can say a lot of things about Kamala Harris. You can. I can be very fucking critical of Kamala Harris' centrist ideas. But you know one thing I can't really fucking argue with? The fact that she has the history to back all that shit up. And Donald Trump is out here spiraling. How do you approach her? How? How do you approach her? Answer, you can't. Your spectacle shit isn't going to work. Sleepy Joe Biden, that shit doesn't work anymore. Hunter's laptop, again, doesn't work anymore. Kamala Harris' son isn't a coke addict, hasn't been convicted, doesn't have a laptop. Kamala Harris' daughter doesn't have a diary where daddy was sniffing her and shit like that. All that bullshit y'all wanted to say about Joe Biden, you cannot say it about her. Now your dumbasses is out here looking stupid as fuck. In a way, Joe Biden fucked y'all. He really did. He fucked y'all hard. Because now you have a candidate you did not prepare for. Because you know Donald Trump is a single cell amoeba. Give him one guy to fight and he's perfectly fine. That's why the motherfucker still thinks he ran against Obama and won. He didn't. He lost. Matter of fact, he didn't. He never ran against Obama. My bad. But that's the problem. Now this motherfucker's out here spiraling. You don't know what to do. Don't believe me. Go over to Truth Social. Go take a look. This is what he was afraid of. Because there is no excitement with Republicans. Oh, sure, they got the media all in their goddamn nutsack, but who gives a fuck about them? Who the fuck cares? You want to take the pulse of America? Take a look at social media applications like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. There is no excitement for this motherfucker. None. And the fact that Joe Biden moved out of the way and his vice president is stepping up, and if the fucking donors get the fuck out the way and the goddamn politicians, the party bigwigs get the fuck out of the way, you have a fucking opponent that Donald Trump didn't prepare for at all. There's still going to be a debate in September. Imagine Donald Trump trying to pull the bullshit that he pulled with fucking Joe Biden on Kamala Harris. And the facts on the ground remain this. She is a woman of color. So women of color are going to back her to fuck up, rightfully so. White women, you might need to do your motherfucking part, but I digress. We already know the white man vote is going to Donald Trump because they want their country back. The days when we used to worship their little small, tiny pink cocks. But this shit right here is a game changer. Now, does that mean I'm a supporter of the Democratic Party? No. I am a supporter of destroying the Project 2025 in every way singly possible. And if that means I got to go talking about Project 2025 uses Donald Trump's name 69 times in it. Donald Trump is running for president. Donald Trump also has documents in the Epstein files. If I have to do that, guess what the fuck I'm going to do? Anything to stop Project 2025 and Agenda 47. But Donald Trump is out here spiraling. He can tell you how fucking scared he is. There is no excitement for this motherfucker now. And depending on who Kamala Harris picks as her fucking running mate, getting rid of Project 2025 might be a doable fucking thing. It just might be. Because remember, kids, land masses don't vote, only people do. And if you get your ass out there and vote the same way you did in 2020 to fucking eliminate Donald Trump once and for fucking all, and he takes a loss to a black woman, come on, man. Come on. You will never hear the end of it. You will never hear the end of it. And if she wins and they get ready to certify the shit on January 6th, hey, y'all better have a National Guard out there the same way y'all do when black protesters show up. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Donald Trump is spiraling. He's scared in the motherfucker. His booty meat just flopping in the wind. It already flops because, his bowels is all whatever. But yeah, there's no excitement for the motherfucker. J.D. Vance was not the game changer he thought he was. He just got him a sycophant that sniffs up his butt. That's it. That is it. Donald Trump is spiraling. He doesn't know what to do with himself. You can't pull out the shit you pulled with Hillary, and you can't pull out the shit you pulled with Biden. It's a whole new fucking animal. And like I said, I ain't supporting neither one of these goddamn political parties. But if it stops Project 2025 and Agenda 47 from getting anywhere near the levels of power, Guess who I'm with?
I just want to ask this question because having seen a lot of videos and read some comments, I have this one question that is, coming up in my mind. And this is the question. Now, the people that were supporting Joe Biden, they were supporting Joe Biden. Now, having seen that, he pulled out and Kamala is up, running for, presidency, are they also going to support her? Because obviously she is a woman of color. Are they going to like sincerely support her? I don't know. Like this is a question, that keeps coming up, okay, in my mind. We know, that this is going to be hard for the ones that are supporting Kamala, and this is politics. Like I said, I don't really talk about politics, but because of your, want to see these reactions, but I just want to read from you. I want to learn from you. I want to know what you think. Obviously, some people in the Black community are not supporting Kamala, and they've got their reasons. Obviously, I read that people are donating money, to support her campaign. Okay, some people from white community and Black community, people that are really and genuinely supporting her, coming all out, donating money to support her, push the campaign. Because I mean, just how many months to the election? Right. Anyways, you guys, let me know your take in the comments, what you have to say. And remember, please keep it respectful and always come back for another video. I'm gonna see you all in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.